Hi guys, so today I thought we'd discuss and show you what Bimmercode is and how it can help you. So Bimmercode is an app that can unlock hidden features within BMW's ECU, which we'll dive into. The subscription is a one-off payment of around £40 to £50, and you're going to need a OBD2 wireless or Wi-Fi adapter. You can source an MHD adapter, but I found a cheaper version on Amazon which was compatible for tuning and for using Bimmercode. So we're just going to get stuck in with all the options available here. So the first one is active sound. So this is to do with when your car's going along, it adds in fake exhaust sounds into the cabin. Of course, I've switched this off because the B58 is a symphony. Moving on to other selections, so seatbelt indicator. So if you don't want that annoying gong when you take your seatbelt off, then you can deselect that. Display color change. So on your air conditioning unit, I think it can be orange or white. So I think I'll switch that to white, just makes it look more modern. And then the main one for me on Bimmercode, which was a game changer, was changing the stereo setting to F45. Now you have to go into expert mode for this, as you see in the demo, but it was an absolute game changer. It adds a lot more bass, just a lot more clarity, and I believe it's what the setting that the M3 and M4 use. If you like your bassy music, then you'll really appreciate this setting. So moving on to lights. A lot of your lights, believe it or not, aren't on full brightness. So I've set most of mine, be it interior and exterior, to 100%. Another nice one is to code out the start-stop function. So you don't have to sit at traffic lights and the engine cut out on you and just have that delay when pulling away. So I'm unsure if it's from factory that the mirrors fold up and down as you open and close the car, but again, it's another option to select or deselect. So just like the lights not being up to full brightness, the heated seat option is near enough in the middle of the temperature range, so I've turned that up to full. I don't tend to use mine that often and for long periods of time. If you do, then you might not want to select the full temperature, as this might compromise the longevity of the heating elements. So when you first get into the car, you'll be greeted with two welcome screens. So I've opted for the M logo animation on first entering the car, alongside on the digital cluster. I selected M140 as a greeting message. Obviously it depends on what series of car you have. So the most used option for me is the digital speedometer. I tend not to look at the red needles as I drive. And then to finish, you can have your horsepower and torque display alongside your tyre pressures and tyre temperatures. So there's a little summary of what can be done on Bimmercode. Do I think it's worth the subscription fee? Absolutely. I think if you go to BMW, they will charge you something ridiculous like £200 for a certain amount of amendments. Now this one you can amend as much as you want. And as I say, the subscription is a one-off payment, so it's an absolute no-brainer. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.